go.
When the lights are out, my heart is your home. When the stars are crashing, your heart is my home.
Let's get some profit going today, huh?
And it goes on and on and on. Love goes on and on and on. Oh yeah, oh my darling, would you take me away? Take me
Ugh. I draw these trend lines out here as I'm trading. It kind of helps me kind of predict the patterns. You can't 100% predict them, but it kind of decreases your margin of error. And as you know of, you always sell high, buy low. I already cashed out. Let me turn this music down. I already cashed out 9,600 XDC this morning that I made within a couple of hours of day trading, which, as it stands, it looks like it's a little cheaper now, but it's $233 for 9,600 of them right now. So I did a couple little trades just a second ago. I made a little extra, 527. I always cash back down to 450,000 because I try to hold on to 450,000 of these on the dot. Kind of, plus I'm trying to long term at least a good bag of these XDCs. But I started trading XDC on BitTrue about 3 weeks ago, and as you can see, where's 30 days? Here we go. So I bought XDC, looks like on the 1st this month, and I got it all the way up to 13,000 yesterday, and I cashed out a good amount yesterday and put it in my PayPal and put it in my bank account. But I mean, I've already, almost five-folded that investment. So, but now I'm day trading, which day trading is probably the best way you could utilize a bull run. Unless you're scared of it and you've lost money day trading, which people do because, lack of knowledge and experience, you can lose money. And it hurts. But through trial and error, I developed a formula, which a lot of other day traders have too. So I'm keeping it real simple. I'm selling my XDC for XRP because it's going for a little bit more than the US dollar versus XDC. And if you hover your mouse over and click, it tells you, can you see that on there? Right here, it tells me that it's 2.49 cents right now. And I look over here on the US dollar. Pointing the wrong way. If you look, I can't reach it. Oh, I can reach it if I go like right here. Oh, no, dang it. Darn you, green screen, you failed me. Okay, anyways, it's going for 2.41 cents for US dollars. And you could instantly sell it for 2.42, or buy it out, I mean, for 2.42, which you'll profit a little, which is fine. I mean, if I'm selling 100,000 at a time and I profit 1,000 here and there, and I make, let's say I do make, this morning I made about 10 trades. It added up to almost 10,000 XDC. I sold it for $240. That's in 1 hour. $240 in 1 hour. I had a really good night, Sunday night, and I made about 7 grand day trading in one night. But a slow day like it is today, $240 in an hour, it's actually really slow. But that's way better than a job, that's for sure. I've only been in cryptos for a few years, but I haven't day traded like this. This is still new to me, but I've only been doing this for about a year. But it's been extremely profitable ever since I figured it out, because I lost money day trading like crazy when I first started. Didn't know what I was doing. So now it's easy. I found it way easier just to draw out trend lines. And I drew these trend lines last night, except for this one here. But I drew this trend line last night, and I made like a bird beak. I drew this trend line yesterday also, and you see how it hit my trend line, bounced back up. This kind of signals like if it goes down below this, it's gonna be bearish for a moment. But if it breaks above, then it's going to be bullish. I also drew this bird beak. Normally it will reach the end of my bird beak, but it didn't. If it reaches the end of my beak and goes below, that means it's going to be a little bearish. But if it goes above, it's going to have a really nice breakout. And it had a nice breakout of my beak, and it's following this trend line I drew last night. So now I know in the next couple hours the low is going to be 0.43 of a XRP, which is 0.43 hundredths of an XRP. So if it follows this trend line, of course it's going to be like this. It's going to be all over the place, especially with it being a low market cap coin. Even though XDC is great and it has awesome utility, it's still controlled by volume. And what I mean by that, you see how when volume spikes, the price spikes. When volume drops, the price just plummets. That means it has a crazy threshold. Volume has a threshold on the price action at this moment. But you see over here, oh, my hand's disappearing. You see that over there, right here. See this? You see how volume went down? Price action kind of stayed afloat. You see that? That's the first time I've seen that with XDC so far. And that's a huge bullish thing. I did some trading with XRP a couple weeks ago. And it was right before it did that weird spike. It was actually because, of course, people made it spike up. There was a group that did it. Here, going to 30 days. Right here, this. And I didn't even know about that at the time. But I saw this little thing right here. You see how volume went down, price went up? On a 24-hour scale, that looked crazy. I bought in at about 32 cents. The next day, it did this. And then, of course, I didn't cash out at 70 cents. I cashed out on this next dip here at around 61 cents. But still, I doubled my money from just watching volume versus price action. Now, This looks really bullish for XRP at the moment. You see how, look at this volume drop right here. You see that right at the end? Look at that. It dropped $200 million. The price went up at the same time. XRP is probably going to be 70 cents tomorrow. You got to look for signals like that. In fact, I'm probably going to buy a bunch tonight. I'll buy a bunch right now. Huge bullish symbol, man. That's crazy. Okay, so I made 200. Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Ooh, I'm about ready to make some insane profit right now. Here we go. I'm going to sell my XRP. Sell it for US dollars. I'm going to go right here for XDC for US dollars. I'll buy this next one up so I make sure that I get a good buy. All right. Wasn't a tremendous amount, I guess, but so I sold 61,000 of those. 61,238 XDC. I bought back 62,000. Now, like I said, I always cash back out to my 450,000 mark on the dot. So I already cashed out 9,600 that I day traded today. Now I'm back up 1,312. So let's see what that goes for. 1,312. I already made $31. You know, in 15 minutes. You make $31 in an hour at a job, you're doing great. But I'm not doing anything special. I'm sitting on my ass. You know, I think you should make money. I don't like doing day trading. I honestly really don't. But it's so profitable. But I'd rather do that for money than trying to find something I love for money, because you shouldn't do things that you love for money. This makes a lot more sense to me. I'd rather, you know, do this a few hours a day and, you know, make a couple $100 an hour and take a trip every now and then. Taxes, though. You got to remember your taxes. It's probably best to open some kind of business account and then withdraw it into your PayPal, put it from PayPal to your business account. You got to keep track of all of this. The regulations are the same as, oh, I got $9 more. Oh, wow, I have $9 more in there. Oh, wow. Let's see. Okay, I made more than what I thought. So I actually have 1,000. Okay, I made $41 in 15 minutes. That's what I did. I didn't even see that. That's crazy. Now it's looking really good. I mean, I could make some pretty good profit right now. But what I'm waiting for now, you see these random spikes it does? Someone will come in and just buy a pile. I'm waiting for that right now. So, and if it follows this trend line, the next crazy buy will bring up the price to around 0.051, which will be 2.7 cents. And then I'll take that profit and I'll sell it over here, and I could instantly sell it for 2.44 cents, which I'll probably make an extra 12,000 XDC on that trade. So I'm going to go ahead and set up that trade right now. So I'm going to put my price in I want. And I'm going to sell 100,000 of them. And I always want to make sure that I have at least that one high bid in or sell in. Because when you see these spikes here, those are instantaneous. You never know when those are coming. So you always want to at least to have one sell order in that's outrageously high. And make sure that you always draw your trend lines. Make sure you always draw these. Because that's what it helps you take out that margin of error. Because if you're new at day trading, you could lose money pretty quick. Especially when little spikes like that happen. Oh, 1 inch? Oh, 1 inch is that exchange. Yeah, I invested in 1 inch. Oh, it must have been like 72 cents. And I rode that bad boy to about $2. 1 inch is amazing. It's huge. It rivals Uniswap for sure. Yeah, I can't see you viewing. Are you viewing? Are you still on? But see, I think I did my 1 inch trades on Hotbit. I don't think 1 inch is on BitTrue though. Alright, let's go to, actually we'll go to Live Coin Watch. One inch is a crazy, amazing project. Oops, that's the exchange. Wow. I should have held on to that. It's only a $472 million market cap right now. That's still crazy low. I mean, I could see that easily hitting a $5 billion market cap, which would take that clear past, you know, $25. Yeah, 1 inch. 1 inch is a sleeping giant still. I mean, that's a gem. I invested in that back over. Wow. I bought it around this time area. I can't believe how much it grown. I knew it would though, because 1 inch is has better utility than Uniswap. Well, let's look. Let's look. So if we look at the volume, that's actually a really good time to buy right now. Yeah. I mean, look how much the volume's dropped already, but the price action is still staying around the same. That's a huge bullish sign right there. Oh yeah, short term, yeah. I think 1 inch is probably going to hit $12 in the next 4 weeks. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, when you see volume drop and then price just kind of ride out, that's what you want to look for. Yeah, it's a good time to buy. Hell, I'd probably buy it even if it hit $7. It's a really good buy. Oh yeah. Boy, that's a really good platform. XRP looks really good also right now. I don't have anything bad to say about XRP because it's always proved people wrong. It's most definitely one of the best performing altcoins. Okay, now this is crazy huge. You see how that volume I wonder if I could point that far. I can't point that far. No, I can't. Okay. But you look down where that volume dropped. Look where that volume dropped. The price went up. XRP is going to hit 60 cents by tomorrow. It'll probably hit $1 this week because that's huge. So before this happened, I know there was a thing on Reddit that people were going to jack the price up. I didn't know that at the time. I saw that same sign right here. I saw volume go down, price started rising up. So I bought in, and then this happened the very next day. So XRP could hit anywhere between 75 cents and $1 in the next 3 days. And I don't throw things out there like that. That's for real. It's going to do that. I bet there's some YouTubers right now, some YouTube investors right now that are going nuts over XRP right now. Just because that price action is just going flying and it's just leaving the volume behind. Yeah, XRP is a great project. I mean, it is the #1 liquidity tool in the entire world. So have you ever oh, there's always time. You could always, I mean, you buy it now, I'm sure you'd make some good money. Have you heard of Zinfin though? This is the one I'm day trading today. And yeah, it went up 155% in a week, but what I'm looking for in Zinfin, because Zinfin is the same thing as XRP, that's a little faster, but it's based off of the hybrid blockchain technology. And also it's backed by JP Morgan. You're able to regulate it. You don't need it regulated. It has a decentralized and centralized technology behind it. Yeah, that ain't the first time either. XRP has been in a couple different lawsuits for it being a security. I think it's purposely done that way. Like the guy that was the chair of the SEC that did that lawsuit, that was his very last day. That lawsuit obviously wasn't meant to last. And if they pass the regulations on this lawsuit, they're going to be considered the standard, because the next thing that's going to go in there is going to be Tether. Because Tether creates US dollars out of thin air. I mean, what are you going to do when there's more Tether than there is US dollars? It doesn't make any sense. Tether's literally backed off of nothing. I could see that being the next lawsuit. And Tether holds most of the volume of cryptocurrency trades right now. So if that does go into a lawsuit, you could see Bitcoin and everything just going into the ground. Won't be a bad thing though, because that just leaves room for regulations to come in, and you'll have coins that will be the standard, and XRP could end up being a standard. Kraken. I've never used that exchange. Oh, there's a lot of volume going through that. I want to show you something with XRP. So there's XRP, XLM, and XDC. XRP is a global asset for cross-border transactions. XLM, Stellar Lumens, is an international transaction asset. And then you got XDC, which is state and country transactions. So you got three. I like to call it the triple X. XDC has only been out for 3 years. It's brand new. Well, long term, yeah, I would get into XRP. XRP is going to do great no matter, even with this lawsuit. It's going to hit over $1. Um, but it already has a huge market cap. Yeah, it could hit $10, but I always try to find currencies that have a lot of utility, but also at the same time has a low market cap, because you want to minimize your risk. You know, you want to maximize opportunity, minimize risk. But I want to show you something with XRP. Now there was this time. See, XRP. Let me go back to all again. For 3 years, it stayed flat. It was sub penny for 3 years. Not very much volume going through it. It was only on about 4 exchanges at the time. And so it was sub penny. And between the time it was sub penny, it went to 42 cents within 4 weeks. Now look at the volume. You see how it was just real small amount of volume. Just 1 million here, 2 million there. Then some price discovery, utility discovery happened. Boom, 75 million. It hikes up the price a little bit. Then it flattens out, volume flattens out for a little bit for 3 weeks or so. Then more exchanges pick it up, and then all of a sudden it's 44 cents from sub penny. That's a 444 times increase in 4 weeks. You don't ever there's no other coin that's ever done that. And but XDC, which is an asset tool just like XRP, see how it's staying flat for 3 years? And now look, this spike just came in this last couple of weeks. It's doing exactly what XRP did. Exactly. It was sub penny 3 weeks ago. It's already 2.4 cents. This thing could end up hitting 40 cents in less than 3 weeks from now. So that's why I'm doing a day trade and a little video on Zinfin right now. Yeah, I think so. You know, I play it pretty safe. So I just, at this moment on my BitTrue account, which this is a pretty, not a super old account that I have, I only trade 100,000 of my XDC at a time, and I always keep it on my favorite list here. So it's, which is, I guess that is a quarter of what I have in here, but it keeps it super safe. What is 100,000 worth? 2,500. So I sell it for XRP. When I click on my XRP and it tells me the price for XRP, which is 47th of a, or 4700ths of an XRP is what XD is worth, and you click on it or you highlight it, it tells you that it's $2. You see that is, or I mean 2 cents, 2.56 cents, which is more than what it's going for US dollars. So what I do is I'll make a sell. Oh, look, it went up. I'll sell it for right now for this, which is 2.6 cents. I'll sell it. I'll put up the sell order. As soon as that sells, I'm going to take my XRP, sell it for US dollars. Then I'm going to buy back my XDC with US dollars, and I'll buy back 3,000 more. And I'll do this a few times a day. Yesterday, I was doing this back and forth with XDC. I made 45,000 XDC within about 6 hours of day trading. 45,000 XDC. 45,000 XDC. Oops. Yesterday it was $1,200, but it says it's $1,100. I did that in 6 hours with XDC yesterday. This morning, I did some trading for about an hour. I cashed out 9,600 of those. And I made $240 this morning in about 2 hours of trading. And that's small increments that I'm doing compared to what I got. And you always want to do small increments, just kind of keep it safe. Yeah, it's a really great idea. You most definitely won't regret it. And there's so much price action and volume going on with it right now. It's real easy to be trading back and forth. And BitTrue's the one to do it on right now because most of the volume of XDC is going through BitTrue right now. If you can, when you see that, see how there's, you know, $4.5 million worth of volume going through BitTrue on that XDC right now, which is 3 times as high as everything else combined. So that way you'll get your trades faster. If you're impatient like me, you want your stuff to sell and sell fast. Sorry, my daughter's playing around. Man, I need to upgrade my microphone. Now I drew these trend lines. Alicia, stop, baby. Okay. And it looks like it's following it pretty good. It looks very bullish right now. And this is just going to go up and down all the way through this. What day is that? The 20th? And yeah, that just looks really good. If it doesn't follow this trend line and it breaks out of this and breaks below, then it will follow this line, which this is still inclined line also, or trend line, but I think this flatter trend line is more of a long-term trend line. It will follow back onto that eventually. Okay, no more. Okay, thank you. Boy, I hope this sell order goes through while you're still on, because I want to show you the profit that you can make off of just a small trade like this. It's wild. Sometimes it could be a cutthroat competition. I don't normally undercut people. I usually whoever does the undercutting, I usually just go on the same bid that they put up. That's all I do. So I just add to theirs. And obviously theirs will sell before mine because they put the order up before me, but I don't like bringing the price down that much. It is faster to undercut people, but I think it's more profitable not to. Uh, don't worry about it. I don't think I do. I probably do. Let me look. Let me see. Promo code. I don't have a promo code. Boy, these price this is looking really, really good right now. XDC is going for much more versus the XRP right now. Oh, it looks like my sell's coming in. Someone's buying it out. And since that guy posted that same price before me, his is going to get bought out first. Oh man, it looks good. XDC looks so good right now. I can't believe it broke out of this bearish trend right here so quickly. Just like immediately broke out of that, and then it broke out of this one. And now it's just going up. I almost think these huge spikes here are actually for one person. He'll make a huge buy order, then he'll notice things, or he'll make a huge sell order, notice things went down, and he'll just put in a big buy order a few hours later. I just want to be a whale. Ooh, that guy undercut me. Boy, XDC is getting itself primed for another really good week. Probably end up hitting 10 cents this next week. Honestly, this is the first time I've ever seen the volume actually kind of not have such a threshold on the price action. This since I've been in Zinfin for this last 3 weeks, I haven't seen that yet. Oh, it could. I mean, since it's in the same asset class as XRP and it's only on 4 exchanges, mainly Bitrue, wait till Binance and Bitstamp pick up this asset, because JP Morgan's back in this. It's doing exactly what XRP did. And like I said, XRP went from sub penny to 42 cents in 4 weeks. 10 cents could be lowballing it. I always make sure, too, when I get underbid, I always have the amount that I want to put back up for sale. And I have it ready to go. And as soon as I get underbid, I just click on the lowest one and I just put my sell down. And I have it already ready to go right away. Because you have no idea how fast. You don't know if someone's just going to swoop in and just make this huge buy order. And it's just so quick, and you won't be able to catch it. You just got to be right on top of it. It feels like we know that there's going to be a huge recession and crash with all the markets, and it's probably going to be way worse than even the Great Depression. But at this moment in time, just like during the 1920s, there was a huge transfer of wealth. And this transfer of wealth that we have now with cryptocurrencies and it taking over centralized banking is trillions upon trillions upon trillions, the market for banking. You're dealing with actual finances. We're replacing fiat currency with cryptocurrencies. This is the largest transfer of wealth we're ever going to see. Our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, their grandchildren, they're never going to see this again. This is happening in our time. And in the moment in time that we are in cryptocurrencies, it's literally like it's like Nintendo right now. In 10 years from now, it's going to be like PS5, because the way that people understand it right now. People still look at it as just an asset. They don't see the utility behind it, the real world problems that it's solving. Blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies, it's going to be just our normal way of life, 20 years from now. And billionaires are going to be the new millionaires. Billionaires are going to be created out of this like crazy. I mean, anyone that's been in cryptos long enough and been researching and trading it and whatnot and having this experience, they know this. The people that are watching this video and trading with me right now are probably going to be billionaires. Information, man. Having that information. Information is the most valuable asset you can have. I think I'm getting my, getting my buy order. or my sell order. Someone's buying it up right now. I already bought 75,000 of my coins. Sweet. Trade with me. Make some trades. You can follow me. Yeah, I transferred it into USDT or XRP. It doesn't matter. I would do um. Let's see what's cheaper. USDT is cheaper right now, so go to USD transfer it into Tether, and then buy your XDC. That's your cheapest route right now. Okay, I'm gonna cancel the sell order I have up. I sold 73,300 of those. Now I'm gonna sell it for XRP. So I'm gonna get Tether out of this. Now I'm gonna go to XDC, and I'm just gonna make it a quick trade. So I'm gonna go for a high bid. All right, so I'll buy that. All right. Oh, I still have some left over here. Make another buy here. Okay. So on that one trade I just did, I sold 77,300 of them. I made back 79,000. You got to consider this 200 here too. 79,340, which is a little over 2,000 XDC I made on that one trade. So on that one trade, which it took about 10 minutes for it to sell, I made $51 in that 10 minutes right there. So now, how long has this video been going? I've been streaming for 47 minutes. So in that 47 minutes, I made 3,715. I made $94 in 47 minutes, which is still great. I mean, what job are you making $100 an hour at? If you're making $100 an hour at a job, I want to know what you're doing. But in 47 minutes, I made $94. And then all I do with that is I will sell my, to make it, I always even it out at 450,000. So if I go 10,000 past, if I'm at 460,000, I'm going to take that 10,000, I'm going to sell it for Tether or for XRP. I'll sell it for XRP, and then I'll take that XRP and I'll buy Dash. I'll take that Dash, I'll send it to Coinbase, I sell it on Coinbase, and then I take that money and I put it into my PayPal and I put it right into my bank. That process takes maybe 10 minutes. Your buy price right now, your entry price, you want to I would want to try to bid higher than these other people. I'd probably go on the very top green right now, which is 2.473 cents right now. Nice. So now go to search up XDC in the search bar. Now put it on your favorite list. Click that yellow star there. And then once you buy your XDC with your Tether, also click on XRP and click on favorite on XDC versus your XRP also. And then go to and also put XRP for US dollars on your favorite. And since that's all I'm trading back and forth, XDC, US dollar, and XRP, I have those three on my favorite list, so I could just watch those three. And it keeps the prices live for you, so you could click on your XDC and look at it, and you can still see the prices over here and what's happening. Does that make sense? I hope I'm explaining this right. I'm I'm literally saving you a ton of time because I went through hours of heartache for sure just trying to figure this all out. And now I got it pretty much dialed in where I could get my buy order in quick, my sell orders in quick, always keeping up to date with all the prices. Just keep it simple though. If you're just trading XDC, just focus on your XDC. You know, sell your XDC for your XRP, take your XRP, sell for USD, and then buy more XDC. Nice. And it's all, and also, sweet. I think I see, yeah, you're right there with this feller. 73,000 total on that one bid. Also, you should, I don't know if it's the same with the exchanges you use, but you have your drawing tools up here on the top, and then you just click your pencil, and you could click your trend line right here, and you could draw out your trend lines, so you can kind of have an idea of your, you know, what you're predicting. I know you are, but I'm showing you, it's working. Since you've been on, you've watched me make over $90 doing these just small increments. The way I'm trading, it's keeping it really, I'm trading very safe. Yeah, make sure you draw your trend lines out so you know what you're looking at. You want to just decrease your margin of error as much as you can. See if I can make that same exact trade and sell. So I don't get why people. Well, I kind of have an idea why people do these really low underbids. I think because they want to make it low so they could get a slower buy order in. It just frustrates me when people do that. They just undercut people just by way too much. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Price action is still going up and volume still going down. That is crazy. That's unbelievable right now. Especially with how small of a market cap this coin has. When you just see that volume going and price going up, I mean that's just such a bullish symbol or signal. Also, another reason why I always hold on to 450,000 is because that's my long term anyways. That's what I started out with 400,000. I built it up to 450,000, and I decided 450,000 will be my long-term investment, and anything after that, I'm gonna have as profit from short-term investments. Yes. Yep. And it's quite a there's videos on it. You can watch some. There's actually a lot of information on it. You could just find Red on YouTube. JP Morgan, though, can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? Man, I'm just like blown away with this. I'm just surprised that more people don't know about XDC. Oh, but they will. They're going to be like, what the hell is this coin that went up 3,000% in a month? Um, I think if Tether goes down for the short run, I think everything's going to go down with it. Or crash price-wise, not go down totally. I'm sure there'll be a small crash. But there's still not enough information on that. But what I've seen so far is that there's been threats going towards Tether that there's going to be a lawsuit. So, and Tether is mainly used for, you know, purchasing and taking out profits with Bitcoin, and Bitcoin could go down along with it if it happens. With anything though, there has to be some kind of regulatory agreement, you know, especially in the United States. And cryptos aren't going anywhere, obviously. What I try to find the best utility and the best coin that can be regulated, that follow regulations. Because the coin that does follow regulations is going to always be the one that wins. Bitcoin and Ethereum, I can't really see them being around forever. Gas prices for Ethereum is ridiculous. Bitcoin's way too slow. The utility behind it sucks. And I know that there are a lot of blockchain technology companies that are based off of the Ethereum platform. But still, I mean, I just still can't see it lasting, next 20 years or so. Because there are new platforms out there that have literally no fees for transactions and is way faster. Nice. I think, I know it's an Ethereum coin, but I still could see that going, $200, $300. I bought into Chainlink when there was that crash back during the COVID on March 12th. I bought about 100 of them at $1.90 a piece, and I didn't even think about it. And I sold them at like $20. And then I saw a YouTube video saying that Chainlink was going to go up to $30, and I said, there's no way. And it went up to $30. Now it's past $30. And now investors are saying it's primed to go past $200. So yeah, I think Chainlink, I would hold on to that. Yeah, I made great on Chainlink. I should have held on to them though. I guess I could still buy more because they're obviously going to go way up still. But I think I've been so obsessed with this XDC. It almost feels like I'm getting an XRP when it was sub penny. That's what it feels like right now. I always thought about that. I was like, man, if I could have got an XRP when it was a half a cent and it sold out at like $4, wow. I mean, I couldn't imagine. Man, I don't really trade stocks too much. I'm gonna go on my e-traders actually real quick. I want to show you something now. I have to show you this. Have you ever heard of SugarMade? SugarMade Inc. So back in like the 80s, they were a company that sold recycled paper. Now they have their hands in a lot of different stuff. Now they own the largest cannabis shipping company in the United States. Well, it's too late. You got me onto this now. I have to show you this. Okay, let's see where if I'm not in the way here. What side of the green screen do I have to stand? Okay, here we go. So, oh, do you notice this right here? This spike up to $10? That happened during the recession when Obama was in office, right? Now you see how it was sub penny before that? It was like a half a cent, and it stayed like that for, I don't know, 8 years. Now look at this. This is $13 right here. This happened during Y2K. See that? That was Y2K right there. That's 13 bucks. Dropped back down to less than a penny. Went back up to $10 during that recession. Now look what's in store for us. We're in store for another recession. You know what's going to happen to this coin during this recession? And especially with what they own now, what this company owns now. This is going to be $15 or more at the peak of our recession. I don't own very much of this. I only own about 46,000 of these. I put $60 in when it was at a tenth of a penny. I'll show you that. I'll show it to you. I'll go on my e-traders right now. Oh, maybe I've never been on e-traders on this computer. Maybe it's on my other one. The hell? Oh. E-trade. I'm so dumb. Alright. Alright. Now let's go to my portfolio. Or actually, no, I'm going to go to this. Not that one. That was later on. This account. Okay. This is crazy. I got a 344% gain on that one. That's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna go to the moon. And I'm just by looking at what it did before. It took, when it got into its bull market, it still took 2 years for it to break $1, even though it hit 55 cents, 25 cents. So I think we're gonna go up to about 50 cents, and it's gonna hit around 50 cents for a couple of years. But after that, it's gonna hit $15. Probably within about 3 years from now, it'll be around $15. I know that's crazy to say, but look at what it did before. It did the same exact thing. I have no idea. I always thought, when I looked at it before, I thought, oh, they cut the shares in half is what they did. That's what I thought they did. But when you look closer at it, it doesn't go straight up. It did go up in increments. So it could be like some kind of safe haven for millionaires or billionaires or something. I can't say why it does that, but it happens, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, my buddy got me into Sugar Made back in, I think it was like February. He was telling me about it, and I didn't think much of it at the time. And he kept telling me for like a week straight, kept telling me about it. So I was like, okay, I'll go look at it. And so when I saw this chart, then I immediately bought in. I didn't even know what he told me that it was a cannabis shipping company, but that's all the information he had. I went and did the history check on it, and they have their hands in so much more than just shipping cannabis. Yeah, it's it could. I mean, it could happen in our lifetime. It's hard to say. And put in another sell order. People are undercutting me like crazy. Not undercutting me by a lot though, so that's good. I'm so blown away that you're invested in Sugar Made. I mean, this is crazy. Well, you obviously know what you're doing. Oh man, some profit's gonna be made if I get my sell order. Hey, if you want to undercut this guy right here, you can, and I'll just follow you. I feel like a jerk when I undercut. I usually just follow the person that undercuts, and I just go with that same exact bid. Ooh, I'm gonna buy this one. Ooh, I'm buying that one. I am so buying that one. Boom. All right. Wow, wow, wow. How much did I make on that trade? My XRP still hasn't sold all the way, has it? Oh, I already sold. Okay, good. All right. Sweet. Let's see how much I made on that trade. Oh, wow. I'm going to make a lot on this trade. I already get my sell order in? I have $1.92 left. Come on, I want my 77 XDC. Give it to me. Oh, I already gave it to me. Okay. Let's calculate this trade. That was a good trade. I sold 94,000 of those. And then I bought, it looks like a little shy of 98,000. So I made about 3,000, a little over 3,000 on that trade. So now I've been on this live. We've been trading live for an hour and 11 minutes. I started fresh at 45,000 or 450,000. Now we're going to see what it's worth. Because since then I made 6,668 XDC. Oops. Okay. $164. We made $164. 165 actually, it's just shy of 165. Actually, I'm going for the low bid. Let's click on this higher bid here. There we go. That puts that at 165. $165 in an hour and 12 minutes. That's not bad. Oh yeah, no problem. Come watch me again. I'll try to be on as much as I can and help as many people out as I can. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the subscription. Awesome. I still have $1.92. Is that saying that right? I do. I could buy more. Oh, come on. Is that lying to me? I know I have it says I have $1 in there. $1.92. Maybe I could buy XRP with it. Oh, that worked. I'll just go back over here and just buy this. Oops. No. There we go. That worked. Oh, it has to be 5. Man, that still just blows my mind. Let's see how bullish XDC looks now. Oh, it's going down a little bit. The price versus volume is going down a little, but not a lot. Because when it was 2.6 cents yesterday, or this morning, there was $8.8 million worth of volume going through it. Now there's 5.3 million at the same price. That's beautiful to see. Just beautiful. All right. I'm going to cut this stream short today. I just wanted to help a few people out, show them how to do a little bit of this day trading, and I am going to go cash out my profits. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night, or good morning, good evening from wherever you're at, and